Let's talk about ice cream, baby. Let's talk about, you know, ice cream, gelato, sorbet, sherbet, or is there something else that tickles your fancy? It's hot in our neck of the woods here, which is why I bring this up. Very, very hot. And for those of us with dairy sensitivities, oh, custard, damn it, kid, how did I forget about custard? And you know what, I need to look this up too. Custard versus ice cream to understand the major differences here. Custard and ice cream differ mainly by containing egg yolk, featuring less air and serving at a warmer temperature. Custard served at a warmer temperature? I guess, in a lot of places. Sure. Yeah, but how did I forget frozen yogurt? How did I forget frozen yogurt too? I don't know what I'm doing. There's so many variations, Soft serve ice cream, which is soft serve ice cream frozen yogurt? I gotta look this up too. Is soft serve ice cream or frozen yogurt? There's soft serve and frozen yogurt are two different desserts, though frozen yogurt can also be served in a soft serve style. Okay, so soft serve has less milk fat than hard ice cream. Frozen yogurt is made from a yogurt base using milk. Okay. There's so many variations. There's more than I even understood. More than I knew. More than I knew. You know what I mean? Yeah. Actually, hang on just a second. I've got to get my 5-hour energy shot here. Hold on just a second. Be right back. How to do this? Energy to survive here. Tater is on her way. She'll be here momentarily. You'll have to... Yes, I have ears. I have to just deal with that for a second. Always a little shot of this before a live stream, so I can be alive. Done talking? Son? No, not yet. Not yet. We'll be talking for a few minutes here. Just put it in there. It's not cold enough. It's not cold enough. Tater is on her way. But, yeah. We will see her momentarily here. All my prep stuff that I normally do, just didn't have done yet. Brain's not with it. My brain is sun-bleached. Sun-bleached. I can't do the dairy thing. Oh, those are nice. Those are nice headphones. Is that what comes with the ice cream mic? Oh, cool. Hey, Junebug, Sweet Tato, thanks for all the ice cream mics. Aunt Sue, Bailey Chapman with the 75 Go Populars. Aunt Sue again there, Grandma Shark, Caitlin Pelletier, Art with ice cream cones. Christian Museum Girl, Bailey Chapman, Christine for JP, Grandma Shark, do. Karen Shaper, Cutter dropping the lightning bolt, Christine for JP, Emily Ray, Kayla London, Beer Today with the Go Populars, Sweet Tato, Smoots, hey buddy. Shadow Wolf, Roaming Gnome, Smoots again, Bay Fox, thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the love. Yeah, I chose an ice cream-ish one. It is, yeah. Corona's 5-hour or 500-hour? I would 500-hour. I would definitely deal with. Booberry says Kroger's private selection has a mango sorbet that is fantastic. Strawberry one's really good too. Can't decide my favorite. So I actually looked up sorbet versus sherbet. I don't fully understand all the differences here, but we're going to learn today. The main difference between sherbet and sorbet is that sherbet contains dairy, while sorbet does not. I didn't know sherbet had dairy in it. Both are sweet frozen fruit-based treats, but they look, taste, and feel different because they're ingredients. So sherbet does indeed have dairy in it. Look at that. Gelato is different because it has less fat, less air, and a warmer serving temperature. So it uses more milk and less heavy cream than ice cream. So it has about 4 to 9% fat content compared to ice cream's 10% or more. Look at that, you learn something new every day. What's up, Purple Phoenix? Sending out a gifted membership on the YouTube side. Serene Blue. Welcome to the God Shack of Thunder Crew, courtesy of Purple Phoenix. What's up, Shanna Lee? Member for 36 months, dropping the high. Hi, welcome in. Sherbert, it's Sherbert. Sherbert. Not sherbet. Gelato Talenti. We'll have to look that up too. Just had a pistachio flying saucer. Oh, that sounds good. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. Mango sherbet. I like sherbet. I'd probably be on the sorbet side because dairy just doesn't like me. You know. But also, let's see. Frozen yogurt. What did I see here a second ago? Frozen yogurt is made from yogurt based using milk. Yeah, so frozen yogurt has dairy in it too, which is wild. LJ Wolf member for 36 months. Woohoo! You're here. We're here. We did it. We did it. Love Talenti, but you need a special tool to open the effing thing. Christine for JP. Okay, now I'm looking it up. I'm gonna look it up. Leaving all these tabs up just for, look at that ice cream. That's animation heavy. It may cause a crash. I'm sorry. If it does, we'll pivot. Pivot. I have seen this Talenti stuff. Yeah, Target. Ooh, caramel cookie crunch gelato. Okay. Might be game to try this. Might be. No second R but there is. No, you're right. It's sherbet. There is no R. It's not sherbet. My world is a lie. I had no idea. I thought, yeah, sherbet. Had no idea. Thank you for educating me. Sherbet. Yeah, had no clue. Sherbet. I've just been walking around saying that like a fucking idiot my whole life. Hang on just a second. Yes, ma'am. The codes do not work. I had to leave the key thing because do you have your key? Okay, I can run down. Okay, the keypad thing doesn't work right now. All right, you sure you're good? Okay. All right, see you. Bye. Never a dull moment here in our lives. Getting into our building is I didn't mean to mute, or I wasn't trying to mute. Yeah, getting into our building is like anyway, it's a mess. It's all a mess. Right now, the world is just a fucking mess. That's where we're at. The world is a mess. See, I like custard. Now custard versus ice cream. Custard they differ mainly by containing egg yolks, featuring less air and serving at a warmer temperature. Custard requires at least 1.4% egg yolk solids alongside milk, cream, and sugar, which adds a rich flavor and smooth texture. So I don't like I like custard. Maybe it's one of those like fuck it, it's worth it things. You know what I mean? Custard is creamier. It's like heavier. It's good. Custard is damn good. Bunny, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. We don't really have personal boundaries. Our whole life is kind of wide open. Hi, girlies. Welcome in. Just another shit show, huh? Yes, honey. What? Okay. Navy Thunder's joining us again for another evening stream. What are you telling me? I know. We'll talk about it later. Yep. Okay. Hey, put that down. Hey, Navy, put that down. I love you. We'll talk about it later, okay? Are you gonna chill out for a little while? Yep. You're gonna have live stream chill. You wanna say hi? Real quick. Here, say hi hi real quick and then rock and roll. We don't want to get in trouble again. Say hi. Okay. Have fun chilling out, okay? All right. Well, so we sometimes, TikTok likes to give us penalties if you're on here for more than like 1 second for whatever reason. So, yep, it's cool. Go chill. Stressful night. Turned real fucking stressful just real quick. Good gravy. Yeah, it does it. Last time it did it on members only, but it pinged us with a violation. It said that that content with the main with a child as like the main point of the stream was identified. Like she was on there for 2 seconds saying hi, but we'll just play it safe. You know what I mean? Tillamook is good. Let me look that up too. I have too many tabs open now. Tillamook. Extraordinary dairy products. What? Yeah, we get Tillamook cheese, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so QOD is ice cream, gelato, sorbet, sherbet, or other. I forgot about custard. I don't know how, but we've now got into Talenti. Is that how you say it? Talenti. Which I have seen at Target. They have it. It's supposed to be really good gelato. Yeah. Not a fan of ice cream, but your AC just went out. So yep. The Tillamook cheese snacks are very good. Very, very good. Dole Whip is dairy. Yes, Dole Whip is damn good. Yep. Should have got it. Should have got it yesterday. We went to Whitewater for Candy Thunder's sister's birthday yesterday. So a big old group of us were at Whitewater. It was a hot day, so it worked out well, but boy, howdy. It was a very, very happening place. It was the place to be yesterday. Yeah, Culver's is custard, not ice cream. Correct. Culver's is fantastic, but custard is apparently just ice cream with eggs. Interesting. Tiramisu. We had Tres Leches today for her sister's official birthday thing. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here, shall we? Let's do that. Coming up, we have stories about. It's mother-in-law night. 2 mother-in-law birth stories. 2. And a mother-in-law wedding story. It's mother-in-law season, apparently. A friend trying to take over vacation. Marrying your ex-best friend's ex-husband. Yeah, you heard me. That apparently I've been given a little bit of a preview to is a whopper of a story. You're going to like it. Hold your judgment, though. Husband leaving and acting like marriage is a revolving door. And we're going to be ending the night on petty revenge, of course. A petty revenge buffet of sorts. You know, as long as you're not lactose intolerant, it's all great. Gail Shanley. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm intolerant. I'm lactose sensitive. Say that, something like that. Michelle Testy D, thanks so much for the sunshine for 200 joules. Greatly appreciate it. It was 100 and something here today. Felt like 112. The heat index was like 112, 113. Say hello to Tater. Here she be.
Hi.
It's been a night. It's been an adventure.
Yeah. Whole thing. I feel like every turn has just been like, I was trying to curl my hair. I use a straightener to curl my hair. The straightener that I just got. And I was like, what is getting in my hair? And the paint from around the edges of my straightener is just bubbling off. And I was like,
what kind of straightener is it?
One that shouldn't be doing that.
We'll be submitting a support claim.
It's under
for
warranty because I'm like, that's not okay. And then it's hot anyways, trying to fix your hair and like we're bathroom situation, all that. And then stuff. There's just trying to calm my nervous system back down from the whole everything on the way here. So
you got the back sweats.
I really do. And I was like, you know what?
Too. It's
always cold in the office. I'll wear a sweatshirt. And then I had to stop and like get out of the car and I was like, this is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. The fleece is eating away at my skin. This was a stupid decision. Yeah, woosah. Woosah.
Yeah, crank up that fan behind us. Amanda Grosswell, 100 days in the fan club. Awesome. Sunday evening should be relaxing. Yeah.
I could see like a fuzzy.
We got a lot of Chiefs fans in the house. Hey, go Chiefs. It's going to be an interesting season. I'm excited to see what happens this year. I feel like we'll know pretty quickly. What, baby?
She said I haven't watched the Chiefs in a while.
Yeah, it's good. Yep. You're going to be watching them soon. It's almost time. Anyway. Almost time. All right, let's go ahead and dive into our first story here. We're a little late getting started. That's all right. I'll make up time for us. All good. I'll read fast. Am I the astronaut for telling my nurse mom not to do nurse stuff during my wife's labor? I feel like this we could do a poll for, but I don't trust it. Vote with a comment. Lurkers included, please. Vote with a comment.
Because my mom is a nurse, I asked her for her feedback on this story. I sent it to her before the live.
Oh, okay.
And asked her to that fucking bug. This little bitch biscuit. I asked her for her feedback because I wanted to hear from a person who has worked in labor and delivery. So if we have any nurses in chat, I'd love to hear your opinion on the matter as well. How you would feel about
on the story,
this happening.
not just on the title.
Yes.
Am I the astronaut for telling my nurse mom not to do nurse stuff during my wife's labor? I feel like it's an NTA based on title alone. I do. Can't vote. This little bug. Die! It's the lights. We turn the bright lights on and it's like, oh, this is the place to hang out. Yeah. We have an electric fly swatter. We're not here. Yeah.
I'm better with a wired handle.
She likes
normal.
the old school whippy ones.
Yeah.
Jen Dre was dropping the 5. It definitely felt like Mercury's in retrograde kind of day. It is, yeah. It's all kind of colliding this evening.
I mean, Today was a great day, and then it was just like the last hour. I was like,
calamity.
What the fuck is happening? Yeah.
Calamity collides. Okay. Looks like it's a majority NTA here. Let's dive in and find out what the real scoop is. Am I the astronaut for telling my nurse mom not to do nurse stuff during my wife's labor? My wife and I just had our second daughter. For context, my mom's a nurse, but she doesn't work in labor and delivery. We invited her into the delivery room because she'd never been able to witness one of her own children's babies being born, and we thought it'd be really special for her. During labor, she seemed to slip into nurse mode. She stood behind the nurses while they were working, asking questions. One nurse even asked, "Oh, do you work in maternal care?" She was very nice about it, but it made me wonder if my mom was hovering more than she realized. A nurse told us, when the machine goes off, hit the call button and I'll come back. The machine went off. We called the nurse and my mom walked over and pressed a button turning off the noise. I asked, "Mom, what are you doing?" She brushed it off. Later, while the nurse wasn't in the room, she grabbed a handful of gloves and said they were just in case I have to grab the baby. I told her that isn't going to happen. When it actually was time to push, she started putting on gloves again and I stopped her again. After the baby was born, I looked over and saw her putting on gloves and starting to break down the delivery table. I immediately said, "Mom, no. Please don't do anything unless you're asked to." What I meant was, please don't do medical or nursing tasks unless the hospital staff asks you. I wasn't saying she couldn't help us or be involved as a grandma. I meant this is a hospital. These are working nurses, and you're here as family. She took it very differently. She called me afterward, cussed me out, said I embarrassed her, and told me, "Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do?" She said she could do whatever the fuck she wanted. I told her, "Not in my life." She also said I'm always telling her what to do, but every example she gave was something she volunteered to do. She chose to walk my dog, do the dishes, and adjust the stove while I was cooking. When I asked her to do those things a certain way, she got frustrated. She also tried to shame me by saying she was helping your bleeding wife by cleaning up after the delivery. My point was that nobody had asked her to do that. Before the birth, my wife and I specifically said we did not want a video of the delivery, only a few pictures afterward. My mom took a video anyway because you liked it last time. That, combined with everything else, made me feel like she kept overriding what we asked because she thought she knew better. It honestly started to feel like she was making part of the experience about herself instead of simply being there with us. After the argument, she flew home early instead of staying the week to help us, leaving us scrambling with a newborn and a toddler. Am I the astronaut? I'd especially love to hear from nurses. Is this the kind of behavior from another nurse who's there as a family actually welcomed, or is it generally something you'd rather not deal with? Top comment on this was, I would have kicked her out of the room, not going to lie, NTA. Okay, nurses, sound off here.
She overstepped. Like, putting on gloves, like, that's too far. Like, when I read this, do you know that thing in Mean Girls when he's like, she doesn't even go here?
Yeah.
That's what, like, ran through my mind.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, she doesn't even work here.
Cal Shanley, I thought about this too. Wouldn't there be a liability if she doesn't work for the hospital but is trying to do
or touching their
things? Yeah. That does not seem smart. And then she left. Yeah, Nikki. And she's like, I'm not going to stay and do the actual thing you needed me to do.
It's like she wanted to deliver the baby herself.
She wanted to take the ball and go home.
Right. So I asked my mom about it to get her opinion, and she said as a nurse that she doesn't even like to say that she's a nurse. Like, she hangs back, observes the situation, and if something goes amiss or like they need to give directions like at home, like that type of thing, that's when she steps in. Is like, I understand, like, you can explain to me. She's like, but I would rather them do their job how they're normally going to do it than try to step in and assert some kind of dominance over the situation.
Yeah.
But my mom was there when I gave birth to Ava. And she did exactly like what the doctors asked her to do. Never tried to assert dominance, like never all this crap. But yeah, this is too much. Like, I would be getting pissed off like while trying to push out a baby, and that's not the situation you want. And I feel like if you get the privilege of watching someone, if someone invites you into their delivery room, that is a privilege, and to try to take over, do too much, assert dominance, like whatever you want to call it, like, you're fucking up royally, because you have been invited into a moment that is for that family, and you should respect the moment and not make it about yourself.
I would think that this is the kind of nurse that other nurses hate working with. Because she ought to know better. Mm-hmm. If she were in that position and a guest of a family, a guest of a patient kept getting in the way, she'd be pissed.
I'd be giving that nurse a look that was like, get her the fuck out of here. Remove her from the situation.
But they couldn't do that unless you asked them to.
And I would be looking at you and I'd be like, go in the hallway. Make it fucking happen. I don't know. Childbirth is stressful enough without adding this kind of like drama to it.
Yeah.
I love that hubby was the one that was like,
she starts putting on gloves
she's
4
like,
different times.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
No. Sit. No. Stay.
She's like putting him on and snapping him. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no, this is definitely an NTA. It's am I the astronaut for telling my nurse mom to stop doing or to not do nurse stuff during my wife's labor? So based on title, I thought this was a pre-conversation too. I thought it was a conversation where they were like, hey, almost got that bastard. Got him. Ha ha. Sorry.
My knight in shining armor.
Yep. I'll leave his corpse there as a message to the rest of them. I thought this was a pre-conversation where they were like, okay, mom, we're going to let you in the room, but don't try to do any nurse things, which is still an NTA thing, but she's much more of an asshole because this had to happen during labor. So instead of this lovely couple having their second child, like being able to focus on the experience, they have to focus on babysitting this grown-ass woman who keeps trying to get in the fucking way.
She's over there pushing buttons. I'd be like, that would have been enough for me.
Right. Over here pushing buttons, like messing with her drip. I don't know.
Yeah.
Spray bottle like she's a bad cat, Alicia. Yes. No. Bad.
Okay, so we have 2 mother-in-law birth stories for tonight. Just FYI.
Bad grandma.
There's one later in the show. So I was like, we had a lull in mother-in-law stories, but they're back with the vengeance.
It's mother-in-law season. They're like fucking mosquitoes. It is that time. It's that time of year. We came home the other night. It hasn't actually, it's only been bad one night. You know, in the summer, you drive home in the evening on a country road. It sounds like it's hailing, but it's just bugs.
Yeah.
Just like...
That was from the lake.
Yeah,
it was back roads.
It was
yeah.
heavy. It hasn't been that bad around here, but down by the lake, man, that was something.
My parents always live on the highway, and that was the one for me that was like always constant. Just every night you get bugs on your windshield like that.
Yep. It hasn't been that bad, which is surprising because we didn't have that harsh of a winter, but you know. All right, quick pivot, and then we'll dive into our next story here. Holly Elizabeth, Katie Mae Buttons, Trish Wish, Amanda Goswell, Panda, thanks so much for the heart, May. Violet with a gym gun. Sunshine, Violet with the level up sparks of the budding heart. Thank you very much. Leslie Grant, Bailey Chapman with the ice cream mic, J-Fab, Violet again, J-Fab, Violet again, I don't know with the Go Popular. Manna with the shell of a warrior and the cheeky pup and the heart May. Kayla London dropping the Hondo lightning bolt. Shinrio, the Bree, Crazy Mama Giggles, A. Robertson, Shay, Jenny with the ice cream cone and the hot dog with the treasure clover. Sazrala, Vilma, Mumblebee, Jen here. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Amai, Cody, Holy Elizabeth, Beth. Thank you so much. Pivots. Pivot. Breezy, we've only been through one story. We're getting ready to start our second one. It's mother-in-law night. For whatever reason. Mother-in-law season. Swarm of butterflies? Raina, have not driven through a swarm of butterflies. But the cutest thing happened this evening, or earlier today. Took Sunny out back, and she alerted to something. She's like, huh? I'm like, what do you see the rabbit? She has a rabbit friend that she chases all the time. She gets great exercise. But no, it was a tiny yellow butterfly that was just fluttering very near to the ground. She's like, huh? And she takes off just flying and does her puppy pounce thing around it. She didn't get
Her
it,
with the butterfly is the cutest thing ever.
It is the cutest thing. It's
like something out of a movie or like a little short cartoon.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It's clip worthy. Last night it was a baby frog. She's so enamored by baby frogs. She's like, they jump.
They move.
Yeah.
Except for the one guy, but he got eaten. So one guy with the gangly foot.
The gangly foot.
His toes were too long.
Oh, what's the name? Jimothy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jimothy the frog is no more. He got it by the neck. Yeah, I'll try to film her with a butterfly the next time. She gets up on the trampoline too, which is funny. She doesn't bounce on the trampoline, but she gets up and walks around the outside of the net. Even if the opening is like wide open for her to go in, she just keeps walking around the net. And I have to like stick my hand out and be like, look here. And then she comes in.
Somebody said there's a butterfly museum in Arizona. There's one in Branson too, I think, right?
Butterfly Museum? Interesting. Mama Ranger, thanks so much for the hundo. The hundo for 2 jewels. And Deanna Lee, thanks so much for the star. Purple Phoenix, the sun balloon. Very cool.
Yeah, it was cute. I liked those sunglasses.
Fairy Flights, enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your sleep. All right, here we go. Next story.
Oh, wow. Did not know that.
What is it?
Thank you. She said careful, or they said careful with frogs. I learned
they released poison. Oh, well, I mean, we have hundreds of them. There's a pond right on the other side of the drainage creek from our house that I'm pretty sure is like a frog brothel. It's a frogthel. Yeah. There's, so many baby frogs all the time. All right, here we go. Am I the astronaut for saying no to my girlfriend's friend staying with us for a week at our rented lake house? NTA.
Pay to play, bitch.
What? Am I the astronaut for saying no to my girlfriend's friend staying with us for a week at our rented lake house? Like a couple's vacation, third wheel optional. My girlfriend and I rented a lake house for about 1.5 months. Oh, well, that's a little bit different. But still, no. It's expensive, and I pay a larger share of the cost. I'm also an entrepreneur, so I'm still working long days while we're here. One of the main reasons we rented this place was so I could work and actually have some peace and quiet afterward. Tonight, my girlfriend's friend called asking if she could stay with us for a week this week because she's stressed after moving in with her boyfriend and sister and wants somewhere to relax. I said I wasn't comfortable with a week, but suggested 2 to 3 days instead. My reasons: it's our vacation, not a free Airbnb. I need my own space after work. We only have one car, and she'd need us to do 2-hour trips to pick her up and bring her home, about 8 hours of driving total. There's also some history. Her friend is nice enough, but she's very opinionated about some issues. I made comments on my own home that my girlfriend later mentioned to her, and it ended up creating tension between my girlfriend and me because she strongly disagreed. She also tends to complain a lot, so I'm not excited about living together for a week. What makes this feel inconsistent is that when I wanted my brother or cousin to visit for a couple of days just to hang out, my girlfriend was hesitant because there wasn't a special reason. I respected that. So I don't think it's unreasonable to say no to a week-long stay from one of her friends. I wasn't saying she couldn't come. I just thought a week was too much and offered 2 to 3 days as a compromise. My girlfriend thinks I'm being selfish because her friend needs a break. Am I the astronaut? Top comment on this, NTA, but you have a girlfriend problem, not girlfriend's friend problem. She doesn't respect you or the relationship. This is only the preview. Telling a third person about what is going to happen or what is going on in your house, being this inconsiderate about your time and planned 1.5 months, etc. Rejecting your family while all doors are open for her friend. She doesn't sound like a nice partner to be around. Okay, there is discussion to be had here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think girlfriend sounds like the asshole, not OP.
I will challenge that thinking just a little bit.
Why?
Look at it this way. They're there for 1.5 months. He's an entrepreneur. They're to be able to work long days and then have some R&R afterward. What is his girlfriend supposed to do the long day that he's working? Maybe she's bored.
Well, I challenge your thinking on that again because he asked if he could have his brother or cousin over for 2 to 3 days, and she said, "Well, there's no reason that they need to come."
I don't. That wasn't that wasn't at the lake house.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
When I wanted to visit for a couple of days just to hang out, my girlfriend was okay.
Because there wasn't a special reason.
Okay.
I respected that, so I don't think it's unreasonable to say no. And he also offered a compromise, which was 2 to 3 days.
Yes. I understand that. I understand that. And yeah, her saying no to his family is bullshit too. I'm not saying that there isn't a girlfriend problem here, but I think they might both be the problem.
I'm not getting that from him. I'm getting the fact that he probably doesn't feel respected. And so it's probably a tit for tat kind of situation where he's not feeling respect from her on, like he said, he's paying more to be there. Whatever. Then she's wanting to use the car to go pick up this friend and bring her when I'm like, if you want to stay
it's a burden for sure.
Exactly. And I mean, is this friend going to offer gas money? Because gas money is expensive. And it's also, like he said, it's 8 hours of driving time there and both ways, like the trip there and back. And so, I mean, for me, that would be, if you're going to shut down me having someone visit because there's no reason, why is this any different from your friend staying with one guy and one girl, boyfriend and sister, and coming here to stay with one guy, one girl? Like,
a week is a lot. Do you think this would have been a different situation had his girlfriend not already shut down his family?
I would agree. Yes, I would think so. Yes, I would need more.
He'd be more open to it.
But I think it's maybe she doesn't care for his family. Maybe she doesn't care for his brother or cousin, but he also doesn't care for this friend. So pushing someone on someone who they don't want to be around when you're there to have peace and quiet feels, I don't know. Maybe girlfriend could have compromised and went back home for a week and stayed with her friend at their house, wherever that was.
There's an idea. Something.
But this just feels like I want a vacation and it's free.
Yes, it does feel like that. Also, like if you want to come crash at someone's vacation, you sure as shit better have your own ride.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, she should drive herself. Why is girlfriend going to pick her up?
Yeah, no, that doesn't
even make sense. Like,
The tit for tat is what has me thinking it might be a compatibility issue, though. And I'm saying they might both be the problem, but really I think that's a compatibility issue because, look, you've got somebody who is taking like private discussions, leaking it to outside friends, which people confide, right? I mean, people confide in their friends,
and you
but
can
that
confide.
creating tension that backflows is a big problem.
That's what you can confide, but when that comes back to your partner in a confrontational way, like that's fucked up.
Yeah. So you got a troublemaker friend. You got a friend that causes problems in your relationship. That friend is sure as shit not welcome.
And I don't know if it's a tit for tat per se, because he offered the compromise of her staying for 3 days,
and she never did.
Which is a lot more than she provided to him in his situation.
Yep.
I don't know, but she feels like she wants to be placated, but doesn't offer the same in return.
Shinryoda. Company's like fish. It starts to smell after 3 days.
Yeah.
I say I travel like a fish dinner. Not well.
That's true.
Not well. Not well at all.
That's a change in your routine.
What? Traveling? Fucks everything up. Maybe that's why my brain is so jacked. Routine this weekend is just non-existent. Mama Ranger dropped the 5-bomb, said, exciting news. After 2 weeks, I went to the remains of our house, and our last missing cat was in one of the traps. We now have all of our animals back. Hey.
That's so awesome.
That is all, I mean, yeah, that's a silver lining. That's very happy for you.
That's so great. Legitimately, like
Wow.
awesome.
2 weeks later. That's wild.
I feel like cats are always trying to find their way. It's
Yeah,
like a damn
I wonder-
homeward bound moment.
Might have bugged out and then just found its way back.
Yeah.
Animals.
Aw.
Aminals. You know, speaking of aminals, Sunday Princess Lightning Banana Hammock Consuela is she's getting much better about listening. She's a good dog. She really is a good dog. She's getting much better about listening.
That's a big compliment coming from this guy.
Yeah, because most of them are just assholes.
Luna's a good dog.
She's a good dog.
Oliver's crotchety.
Oliver's a dick. But Sonny,
Not to me.
no, he's up your ass all the time. He would literally crawl inside if he could. Sonny, though, I've been working with her on giving her more freedom, but making sure she understands parameters. So, like walking out in the front yard without a leash or anything, and just making sure she stays right with me and doesn't run off. And she's done a really good job. So today we took her with us. And the whole time we're getting ready to load her up in the car, and Navy is just like, oh my God, she's out here without a leash. She's going to run away. Sonny, no. And I'm like, she's fine. She will be fine. She's going to walk to the car. She doesn't know how to jump in the car yet, but she will walk to the car. She's not going to run off. I firmly believe that. She will stay close by.
Right.
She did. She did a good job.
She listened at my parents too, because they have land and stuff, and she was exploring, but she came right back when she was called.
She does listen. She's a good dog. She's a good dog.
Oh, congrats, Maria. Second granddaughter.
Oh, congratulations.
Did you glove up? I'm just kidding.
Temiito says, love Dusty, but Candy's the queen. I know.
Aw.
I'm just like the fucking appetizer of this show.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
The show wouldn't be anything without you and your sultry voice. This man at Whitewater yesterday read the rules of a ride in his like announcer voice. And the person in front of us turned around and they're like, that was really good. And they turned back around and I was like, are you going to tell him that's what you do for a living? And he's like, I'm not going to ruin it.
No.
But I was like, it really was. He did say, I was like, that could literally play over the speakers and it would be great.
I'd take that gig. I think it'd be awesome. I'm just kidding, JJ. That's right.
Your dream gig would be Ian, what's his name from Love Island?
Yes, Ian Sterling.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be your dream.
To deploy some wit.
Yes.
Be funny, but just do voice work. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or do voice work that I can do, wearing boxer shorts and in a dark room. At least part of it. I love this, but yeah. having part of it, that'd be great. Hey, Dashreet says I was recently approved to be my husband's kidney donor.
Hey.
Nice. Very
That's
cool.
good news.
Caitlin, you started listening to the first episodes on Spotify, like the upgrades we've made over the years. Wow. First ep, I don't know that I could go back and watch that.
Of what?
The first episodes, like the very first ones we did.
Oh.
Yeah. It'd be painful. It would hurt my soul.
Why?
I don't know. You did. It's like if you look back at anything you did in the past, professionally or creatively, you're always going to cringe.
Yeah.
I would cringe hard.
I cringe at the commercials I made. Every time. But I got you, so it's fine.
Funnily enough, we just started running one of the commercials that we did when Navy was little, the battery one, when I was holding her that you were supposed to be in.
That was a bad day. I could do it now with no problem, but that was a bad day.
I get it. The OG candy commercials are good. Yeah, Beer Today is in them.
Beer Today, you were great.
And some of them. That's awesome. All right, let's dive into our next story here. What am I heading to? Oh, yeah. Wait, you know what? Let's make an official determination here. So it was, am I the astronaut for saying no to my girlfriend's friend staying with us for a week at our rented lake house? I think it's still in TA.
I'm in TA, but if you're different, that's totally cool.
I am in TA because this is a completely justified response here. I do think there's a much bigger issue.
Agreed.
And I do not think OP is the asshole in any way, shape, or form here. I think there is an imbalance. OP did offer a compromise. This friend is a troublemaker friend. I think you do have some issues with girlfriend and respecting the relationship. So where are you going to go from there, right? So you said no to the friend. You made your reasons clear, but there probably have to be some actual boundaries installed here. Mm-hmm. They don't talk about how long they've been together, do they? No. They only have one car, they only have one car there. I wonder if they live together in the non-lake house.
It's okay. In TA for now, until we have more info.
Just like, fucking move on, dude. Okay.
Well, the next story is really good. It was compliments of Tony Spark. He found it on Thursday. So,
okay.
Everybody say thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Tony Spark. Ashley says, I've been listening to Reddit Said It all week. So my Insta profile name is still like Dusty Thunder _RSI for Reddit Said It. And I can't remove it. Yeah. I would lose my verification if I removed it. Like, that's silly. Or at least it would remove it on Threads. I'm like, screw it. Just leave it. Still the Reddit Said It days. All right, here we go. Next story. Am I the astronaut for ending a lifelong friendship and then marrying her ex-husband? We should do a poll on this one. You gonna try the TikTok one, or you want to do the comment poll? Okay. Vote with a comment. We're going to see if we can get the TikTok one rocking. Am I the astronaut for ending a lifelong friendship and then marrying her ex-husband? Based on title alone, it sounds pretty shitty, doesn't it? Hey, Judy with the ice cream cone, send in ice cream cones. Sierra Barella with the heart me. Tammy with the heart me as well. Darth Angie, the ice cream mics, all of them. So many. Kitty Cat Queen, Trish Wish, Cindy Lou, I don't know, Katie Borges, Corbsy, Adventures with Pam, Misha, Ms. HH, Cody with the ice cream mic, Ms. HH, Cody with more ice cream mics. Thank you guys so much. It sounds pretty spicy. Am I the astronaut for ending a lifelong friendship and then marrying her ex-husband? 30 seconds left on the poll. Callie says ESH because that's always what I say. I mean, look, I was given a little bit of a preview on this, so I plead the fifth. I don't know, S about F.
I like the story when you
tell me about it.
When I'm like, listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't show for me either.
The poll?
Yeah, it's like it only shows. I'm wondering if the people that it doesn't show for have Android phones. That's I always question that whenever.
Does anyone with an Android phone see the poll? Well, it's gone now. Here are your results, madam.
31% went ESH, 25% went NTA, and 18% went ASCON 1.
Okay. Let's dive in and find out. Am I the astronaut for ending a lifelong friendship and then marrying her ex-husband? I, 52 female, ended a lifelong friendship. After therapy because of my divorce, I realized she, let's call her Lori, 52 female, was the worst narcissist I had in my long list of narcissistic relationships, including the one with my father. I realized years of having a one-sided friendship was over. I was always there for her. It was never reciprocated. When I realized I needed to get divorced, I called her crying. She said she would need to call me back. She did. 9 months later. When my brother died, she called me and said she had to make it quick, but would call when she had more time. I was devastated by his death. She never called me back, and whenever I tried calling her, it went straight to voicemail. That was the final blow. After not hearing from her for several weeks, I blocked her on everything. I was done. Her ex-husband, 53 male, let's call him Jake, reached out to me. He had previously lost 2 siblings, and we had a lot to talk about. He was very comforting to me. I was treading lightly because Lori had told me during their divorce that he wasn't the man he used to be. We had all known each other since we were teenagers, and I knew him well, but Lori said he had become abusive over the years, and he was different behind closed doors. That I understood from my own failed marriage, and the stories she told were eerily similar to my own. Jake and I talked and got close over a couple of years, and I never saw any sign of the violent man Lori had painted. We decided to try dating, but was clearly too soon for him. During our conversations, we delved into my relationship with Lori and his relationship with Lori. We both realized the extent of Lori's manipulation and abuse in both of these relationships. Cue every bad narcissistic abuse story you've ever heard. 1, we found out that how they started their entire relationship was a lie. Back when we were teenagers, Lori told me they were already in a relationship and that they were keeping it a secret because her sister and his brother were dating and it was complicated. Made sense at the time, but in hindsight, it's clear she told me that because she saw that Jake and I had a special connection and she wanted me to stop showing him attention, which I did. How might things have developed between us back then had she not made that up? In truth, their relationship didn't start until 6 to 8 months after I blew him off. 2, shortly after they were married, she started physically abusing him. She stabbed him once and punched him multiple times. Once she told me about while laughing and bragging when he dropped to his knee. The stabbing came with receipts with an old police report. I really want to know the story around that one. 3, just all the manipulation, pathological lying, always playing the victim, never taking responsibility, victim blaming, mocking, cheating, backstabbing, and constant verbal attacks. And front stabbing, apparently. Unless it was in the back, then it was literal. Anyway, after a couple more years had gone by, Jake and I had developed quite a strong friendship. We were both dating other people and trying our luck with online dating, but always checking in on each other and discussing everything. I finally met the perfect man that checked all the boxes, but I wasn't happy. All I could think about was Jake. I was supposed to meet perfect man up for the weekend trip, but ended up canceling the trip and inviting Jake to go last minute. He accepted immediately and with enthusiasm. Our trip was interesting. We were perfectly good friends. Nothing happened until right before I got on the flight when he finally kissed me. It was magical, honestly. We started dating long distance and we were calling and texting multiple times per day. We have been together for a couple of years now, having gotten married 6 months after that first kiss. I'm happier than I ever have been in my life. He's amazing and we're great together. We have a wonderful marriage and an unbreakable friendship. My kids, all grown, love him and so does everyone who meets him. There's never been a single moment he's ever shown me a violent tendency. He's the kindest, most gentlemanly, caring, honest, and empathetic man I've ever known. Unfortunately, there's been some judgment from certain people that feel I betrayed my friend Lori and violated the golden rule not to date your friend's ex, even if you're not friends anymore. It's put a damper on my relationship with one friend and one family member. Am I the astronaut? Let's talk about this.
Thoughts?
I want to know how Lori reacted because this is like her worst fucking nightmare. Also,
okay, how fucking crazy is it that when they were teenagers, she lied about them being together, even though it wasn't true, just to keep OP and him from getting together.
And it worked.
Yeah. And then 8 months later, they finally started dating. because she had basically isolated all of his options to her. Like, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, look, you can't put anything past Stabby Joe over here. You know what I mean?
Wild. Yeah, and I think it's also like we read a lot of stories where the abuse comes from men, but I think it's also important to remember that like this type of, narcissism and stuff knows no gender. Like it's very
knows
capable.
No gender, no age. It can appear anywhere.
Like abuse is abuse, and it sounds like he endured a lot of it because he was beaten, bruised, stabbed. Like that is wild too. And then people are like, well, you shouldn't date him because he's your friend's ex. Like, do you know what she did? That's like fucking crazy.
And that's why narrative control is so freaking important, right? I mean, look, these people that have formed that opinion probably shouldn't give a shit about. It's one friend and one family member, right?
Like what family members? Well, you shouldn't be with him.
But Lori, I'm like, really? But Lori, she stabbed him. And then laughed about it.
That's true. It's like that she's seen the police report clearly, because I want to know if that was like the final straw, if that's when he left, like, or did he keep like taking it from this woman, like the abuse that she, like, there's so much more, like this could be a movie. There's so much more information, or a documentary that needs to be provided. Documentary. Like I need a lot more information.
It's called Backstabber.
But also I think, like the fact that they finally, like they didn't just immediately couple up. Like OP said she was in therapy, like she worked through.
They took their time.
Her trauma, like, and they were friends for what sounds like a few years before they even started actually dating. And I'm like the fact that they're happy and her family loves him minus crazy person. Like I'm really happy for OP, because it sounds like she had suffered some kind of abuse in her relationship too. She made it kind of a side comment about that. So the fact that she is experiencing happiness at, that came to her in her 50s, like that's pretty awesome. Bay Fox, Lori reminds you of your sister? Shit.
I saw.
My goodness.
Who said this? Maybe it was up here. Somebody said their husband and sister-in-law dated when they were young. And my mind for a second was like, wait. I'm like, oh, okay. Your sister-in-law. So you have a brother who married this person. I'm like, wait. Your husband dated his sister for a while?
I saw someone that said, John S. Lee said they would mock him, oh, you got beat up by a girl. I think men that suffer abuse like this man has, like, I do think it probably goes unchecked.
From a dude's perspective, number one, that's not the kind of thing you would ever want to admit, that your wife was physically abusing you, because male pride is fragile, right? It's
an understatement.
Excuse me.
What?
It would be a really hard thing to admit, and as hard as it is for victims of abuse to admit it in the first place, that's just a compounding factor.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
So, like to even come out with that would be a really tough thing for him, and I'm sure he still harbors a lot of feelings about it. Not just the 3-inch physical scar, but I'm sure there's a lot of psychological scars to go along with that as well. So I'm so happy for them, because coming out of narcissistic abusive relationships, finding each other and being able to bond in a platonic way first, and then grow that into something is really something special. Who gives a fuck what the people who are on Team Lori think?
Yeah, Lori lost the right to have any kind of golden rule when she assaulted somebody and abused somebody. Like,
did it say if Lori has kids?
That part about caring about Lori's feelings has gone.
Jamie OP has kids, and she said her kids are grown but love him.
Right. It did not say if Lori had kids, but if she does, like, God help them, because I can't imagine growing up with somebody like that.
Yeah. OP's husband needed a feral sister to handle the ex-wife. I don't know. It says, what did he tell the hospital when they asked who stabbed it? Well, there's a police report. So, I mean, it was, he did file a report.
Shinryota says it's embarrassing for women to admit to. And I agree with that 100%.
So many in abusive relationships stay because of the kids. Yeah. Which, looking from the outside in, you're like, you should leave for the kids to protect them, if nothing else, right?
But then what if they get parenting time or...
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be so many things that go through your mind that is just...
And nothing is simple. Mm-hmm. And it always is oversimplified looking from the outside in.
No, it's... wish them the best.
Absolutely. NTA.
Yeah, finding that happiness after having that type of relationship is...
Yeah, and they're both 52 now. Like, freaking enjoy it.
Right.
Enjoy. You get the adventure part of life now. Freaking enjoy the hell out of it. All right, we'll pivot before we go to the next one here. Did she go to jail? Unknown. They don't say. Financially trapped is another thing. Yeah, Funktown, that's the first thing I'm
Maybe that's why she didn't call for 9 months. She was in jail.
Yeah, possible. I doubt it. Yeah, outsiders don't see the abuse part of it. And the physical abuse usually comes with manipulation, so they believe it's their own fault. Yeah. Yeah, that they deserved it. Good gravy. Alley Cat, Violet, Funktown Ninja, Belle, JJ, Mrs. Jan, Ember Sanders with the ice cream bike, Anna Maria Ortiz, Natalie and Pixie, Carrot Bites, Stephanie Katie, Shelly Chaffin, Black the Mom, Megan, Ember Sanders again, Jessica Ann, Sierra Barella, Kim R, Jenny with the ice cream cone, and the hot dog. Thanks so much. April Fairbanks with the happy poops. Always welcome them happy poops. Much better than the angry poops. I wonder if they have an angry poops. Just a head of lettuce right now. An angry face. Eggs too?
Eggs. Lettuce. Alfredo. Cilantro.
Wait.
Parsley.
Alfredo?
Yeah. It got recalled. Someone was like, we're having stone soup for dinner. Salmon.
Why? Why have you touched the Alfredo? Please, do not touch my pasta.
Yep. There's so many. Tell me if I missed anything. I missed the salmon. I'm like, what? Buying my meat local.
My pizza rolls would never.
Right. See, I wanted to eat healthy, but
the
here's
shrimp
what
is
happened.
causing blindness?
What? Waffles?
No.
Cold brew?
Wait, what?
We're going to have to eat dirt and rocks. That's right. Oh, no. You know what's never recalled? Donuts. That's right. I'm going to live on little snack cakes. I basically live on Belvita bars, so with a B, not a V.
Belvita. Oh, speaking of...
What fucking waffles?
I was today years old when I discovered it's sherbet, not sherbert.
I don't need it, so I don't need to learn the name.
Wow. It's like, I'm not interested in that.
100%.
I like sherbet. It's really, that's really tough for my brain to accept.
Well, that's because of the sherbet.
Rainbow sherbet. Okay. Twinkies? Are Twinkies safe?
Little Debbie's going to have a spike in stocks. That's all we got.
Wouldn't it be wild if it was something like that? It's like all healthy food.
Yeah, that would feel very much like an attack. I don't know.
Twinkies would never.
I love Twinkies.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Jamie, it's fecal oral transmission. Raw foods typically are infected because of not cooking them. So, like,
yeah, I read it.
And
I read about
rare
that.
steak are off the table. Just put me in the ground now. If I can't do it, I don't want to be here.
Big snack trying to take out all the competition. Little Debbie's like, I got this. Hold my hat.
Fucking graduating up to Big Deborah here. All right, let's go.
Wait, I'm now second guessing if she wears a hat, right?
She does. It's a straw hat.
She wears a hat like she's out in the sun, like farming these things. That's like
shit. Hold on.
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't.
Hold on. Looking up Little Debbie. Little Dibby. Images. I don't know. I'm going to their website.
Yeah, she got a hat on. She definitely has a hat on.
Yep.
Big Deb. Oh gosh. Anybody have a favorite? Little Debbie, the mob boss. What's your favorite?
I'm gonna make you a snack you can't refuse.
Never mind. Nutty Buddies are your favorite.
Nutty Buddies. They have Nutty Buddy cakes. I don't know about that action.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the fucking Christmas tree cakes.
The Christmas tree cakes are fire.
Those are the fucking best.
Absolutely. Oh, better not let.
I love oatmeal cream pies too.
The unicorn bars, whatever the heck those are.
We don't.
This is a terrible thing for us to be looking at. I need to get out of here quick.
When I was younger,
keep scrolling.
We used to eat honey buns, but then we would put butter on the top of it and heat it in the microwave. It was fucking delicious.
So I grew up on oatmeal fucking cream pies and Star Crunch.
I love Star Crunch too.
Star Crunch, I think I had so many that I have like mouth sores that still haven't recovered. Swiss rolls, yeah, remember those.
Christmas tree ice cream?
It was like
interesting.
You could tell that times were good if we had the mini muffins around. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't think we had as many options when we were younger.
We must have been in an economic uptick if we had mini muffins hanging around. But
it was that for us was the coffee cakes, the Hostess coffee cakes.
Oh, yeah.
That was a BFD.
The freaking oatmeal cream pies, like, oh my gosh. Cream pies and Star Crunch I can never eat again.
Do you know what I want? A moon pie.
Moon pie? I have never had a moon pie.
Well, you wouldn't eat it because there's marshmallow in it.
I'm not a fan. But isn't a moon pie?
I loved moon pies.
Moon pie is just, oh, okay.
It's like a cookie with marshmallow in the center and then they dip it in chocolate.
Huh.
Microwave a whoopie pie. A moon pie.
There's an Amish half moon pie.
Ooh.
What am I doing? Get out of here. Let's read a story.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Star Crunch is like a Rice Krispie treat with chocolate on top of it.
Yeah, but it's like the big rice puff thing.
I know. I can't buy moon pies because then I'll eat them all.
Yeah, they're like those.
It's like Rice Krispie something.
It's like gigantic rice puff.
Maybe Little Debbie is all we can trust right now. Oh, it has caramel, rice puffs, and chocolate. Thank you, Queen Unicorn. Sounds even better.
They look good. I get a little mouth twitch every time I look at one. All right, here we go. This is a Best of Redditor update story. So buckle in, get your popcorn ready. Fill up your water. Make sure you're hydrated for this one. Am I the astronaut for moving on so quickly after my husband left me? Originally posted May 24th, 2024. My 47 female husband, 47 male, asked for a separation on our 14th anniversary while we were away in a foreign country to celebrate. While we weren't as close as we used to be, we almost never fought and generally enjoyed each other's company and families. We do not have any children. The night before our anniversary, he brought up that he wasn't very happy in the relationship but didn't know why. The next morning, I asked to see his phone and he said no. He said I would find flirty messages with one or more other women in it. He had made some female friends through school and work, and he said it felt like there might be someone out there who was a better fit for him. I said I did not want to do a trial separation as I don't believe you can work on something if you aren't living together. If he wanted to separate, it would be final. He understood, but said it was something he had to do. After being away for only 2 days, we rebooked our flights home, flew home, and he packed some belongings and left. 7 days later, he asked to come home, and we started marriage counseling. He had a lot of trouble admitting he had at least one emotional affair. The counseling was not helpful. He was defensive and not open to it. I suspect something physical happened with other women, but I do not have any proof. He had deleted all of his flirty texts, Snapchat, etc., so I couldn't see them. After 4 weeks of living together again and attending counseling sessions, he decided he no longer wanted to try to save the marriage, and he was leaving. He packed up and left a few hours later. He stayed with a friend, found a new apartment, and signed a 1-year lease. I was devastated and even had to take time off work to process what had happened and attend individual counseling. After 4 weeks, I started to feel better. I went out for drinks with a group of our coworkers that live in my area and found I really enjoyed one of them, 42 male, a lot. I had only met him over Zoom before this. We started seeing each other a couple times a week. Quite quickly, it grew into a truly amazing, loving relationship. I've stayed in counseling throughout, as it wasn't easy to process the sudden ending of my long-term marriage at the same time as beginning something new. It's been about 7 months now. My ex-husband eventually decided he wanted to try to save the marriage again, but I declined. He says I'm the asshole for starting a new relationship so quickly, within 6 weeks of him leaving. Our relationship was over as I can no longer trust him, and he has hurt me immensely. I do not want a relationship with someone I cannot trust. Am I the astronaut for moving on? Relevant comments, but before that, I've got to get a drinky drink and take a cough. Sorry. Well, I brought you up there so you could.
Oh yeah. No,
she stared at me though.
I was making sure you're okay. I was worried about you. I wrote this in the coming up thing, but he treats this marriage like it's just like a revolving door, and he can leave and come as he pleases. And you can't tell me that he did this when they were on vacation for their anniversary. Like, for what fucking reason? Like,
to me, it seems like he leaves her anytime he wants to wet his whistle, and then comes 100%. Back afterwards. So he comes back with a clean conscience. He's like, well, we weren't together, so it's fine. But now I want to work on the marriage. But why would you do that at the beginning of an anniversary trip?
Why would you say that? Well, clearly he was having an emotional affair because he couldn't handle the fact that they were together one-on-one. Like, he felt guilty for whatever he did.
I think it's much more simple than that. I think whoever he was wanting to get lusty with could fit him into the schedule at a time that required him getting home quickly. Seriously.
That's fucking insanity.
I feel like that's probably the case here. I don't feel like he got there and emotionally felt bad for celebrating something he didn't feel like he could celebrate anymore. Yes, I feel like you've given him way too much credit here.
That would be fucking insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here's the relevant comments.
Talk about FOMO. You fly halfway across the fucking world to get laid. Dude.
It's like,
So it's not working for me. I think there's a better fit out there, and she's ready, so I'm going to go see if it fits.
Well, he wanted to do a trial separation first. She's like, no. It's for good.
Gross.
But was it because he left and then immediately was like, oh, I want to work on it now?
Wasn't great. Didn't enjoy it. And then he came back for 4 weeks or whatever it was, and then left her again in the same exact way. I was like, I'm just not feeling it. How could you ever trust this person again? He's like, you sure? Like, I really want to be with you, but I don't like it that you've moved on. Like, bitch, you walked out. You don't get to specify when I move on. Like, you lost that privilege when you walked out the fucking door twice. Not once, but twice. Ugh.
Good gravy.
Okay.
Here's the relevant comments. Commenter 1 says, NTA, he literally said he felt there'd be a better woman for him somewhere. He's cheated on you probably multiple times, so he doesn't have the right to be mad at you for moving on when he couldn't even stay faithful to you. He can't try to get rid of you and then want you again. Commenter 2 says he was expecting OP to stay single, still want him, and not move on, while he did whatever he wanted. OP, did you actually get a divorce? OP responds, in our state, couples must be separated a year before they can file for divorce, but yes, we will be filing when we can. The wait sucks, though. Commenter 3, NTA, he left you twice. I guess you were supposed to just sit around wallowing in tears while he went off doing whatever and whoever until he was ready to come back to you. Commenter 4, gosh, if only he hadn't cheated, broke up with you on your anniversary, quit therapy, broke up with you again, moved out, got a divorce. Yeah, this is all your fault. NTA, go live your best life. Here is update number 1. 5 months later. I originally posted, am I the asking off for moving on so quickly after my husband left me? I'm not sure how to provide an update, so I hope I do this right. My biggest update is that my ex-husband, 48 male, and I, 47 female, are finally officially divorced. We split everything equally, and I bought him out of the family home. Thankfully, the divorce process was quick and easy once we waited the mandatory separation period for our state. When signing the divorce papers, he asked if I was sure I wanted to proceed, notably while he was seeing someone else. He wanted to try again if I was willing. I wasn't, and thankfully he didn't fight it or make the divorce process more difficult in any way. My ex has been seeing this woman for quite a while now. I know he knew her before we split, but I don't know if he cheated with her or not. It doesn't matter to me. I wish them the best. My relationship with my new partner, 42 male, has continued to be amazing. It's the relationship it's the best. Words are fucking hard. There it is. It's bound to happen at some point. My relationship with my new partner, 42 male, has continued to be amazing. It's the best relationship I've ever been in, and I can honestly say I've never been more happy. He's kind, loving, and a great communicator. We moved in together a while back, and a few months later, we became engaged. We plan to elope sometime in the next year. While it may seem crazy, I'm extremely grateful for my ex's cheating and the following heartbreak. Without it, I may not have found the happiness I have today. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, him asking if you're sure while he's in a relationship with someone else takes the cake. Between him wobbling one day and the other, and that, I can surmise a man who doesn't know what the fuck he wants and is always chasing what he doesn't have. Good for you on moving on. Commenter 2, based on what you mentioned, you can bet he's going to reach out when he finds out you're completely over him. Hang back and watch. Okay, there's a final update that is 20 and a half months later.
I agree. The fact that he asked if she wanted to try again while he was in a relationship with someone else is just like, we're like, well, that tells me all I need to know
if he did
about how much you've grown
via text message, I would screenshot that shit and send it to his girlfriend. Like, just so you don't waste 14 years of your life.
Yeah, Alicia says he didn't think she'd fall out of love with him.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so happy that OP found someone that she's like, I'm genuinely happy that my ex cheated on me because now I'm happy. Like,
she met somebody new who's like, I could show you the world. And meanwhile, Jafar's over here just whittling his diddle. Like he.
Fucking Jafar, not Jafar.
Give me the lamp, boy. This guy isn't capable of being faithful.
I was going to say, when you were reading the second part, I was just like, do you think this is the first time that he cheated? Do you think this is the first time that he felt this way? Because he seems so wishy-washy. Like,
I think...
Like, he seems just like, whatever.
I think the midlife crisis can present itself in a number of ways. And it could be that he is having like a sexual midlife crisis. You know what I mean? Where some guys wake up and they're like, this is all I'm ever going to be. Like, I have to learn every instrument I've ever wanted to play.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Other guys can be like, I'm never going to fuck anyone else. Better fix that. And that's what that's what this guy.
Yeah, he's a definition of a douchebag.
Can we definitely need to do this already.
This guy sucks.
This guy sucks. And then let's dive into the final update. 20 and a half months later. I'm happy to let everyone know that I recently married my new partner, 43 male. We eloped in a private ceremony near the water at sunset. It was lovely. We enjoyed a relaxing West Coast honeymoon before returning to regular life. Life is wonderful. I have a loving, caring husband who tells and shows me how much he loves me every single day. These past 2.5 years have been the best years of my life. I've never been more happy or at peace. I will forever be grateful to my ex for leaving. I wouldn't have the life or relationship I do without everything that had happened. I haven't been in contact with my ex for well over a year. I don't feel I need to. I'm at peace with everything. I do keep in touch with some of my ex-in-laws, though I was very surprised to get sweet messages from all of my female ex-in-laws, including ex-grandmother-in-law, wishing us happiness on our recent wedding day. Hot damn. Even Graham's like, she deserved better. Commenter 1. You were NTA. Congratulations. I'm guessing this is the guy you met in the original post or someone new. OP says it's the guy, coworker from the original post, though we are no longer working together. Commenter 2 says, yay. I'm so happy you got the happy ending you deserve. Look at that.
Your Graham's impression was something special.
I always liked her.
Why is my grandson such an asshole?
He's a real piece of shit.
Congratulations, OP.
I wonder, you can't help but wonder, she spent 14 years of her life settling, apparently. I wonder how many people out there are well, in a relationship like she was in, and now she's like, I'm the best I've ever been.
Right.
So how many people are silently miserable?
But did she know that she was settling?
No.
Like, that's like until she experienced something more. It's like,
and I guess you wouldn't know.
I don't know. And I'm sure some people do, but like for OP, it sounds like she thought they were happy. And then she realized that was never the case.
Yeah.
Like, this is what marriage should feel like. This is what it feels like to be in love with your partner and want to spend time with them and cherish them and love them. So anyways, but.
Look at that. Beach Mama says, I settled for over 20 years and have finally found the love like my parents had.
Aww,
look at that.
That's awesome.
Look at that. That's awesome.
That's a great comment.
The best revenge is living your best life without them.
Shay said plenty because when you're comfortable, you don't make room for change.
It's true.
Yeah.
Indeed. That is very true. Jonas Lee Health, our grandma's like, he's just like his grandfather. Which is a hot button for me. It's a hot button for me. The whole sins of the father thing.
Or sins of the grandfather.
Sins of the grandfather.
In your case, yeah.
Yeah. Not the time. Not the time or the place. But it's a hot button. That is awesome. This immediately makes me think of Bryce's grandma. She's like, someone always gets underserved in a threesome. Grandma! Hot damn! Speaking from experience, look at this. Holy cow.
She was a character. She was great.
She needs her own show.
Yeah.
I commented this on Insta. I was like, she needs like the seniors Love Island. It's a retirement community. It has
Golden
to be single
Island.
level, no stairs, obviously. Yeah, Golden Island, something like that.
Well, maybe just an elevator would work.
Still risky. Just keep it single level. You know what I mean? All right, let me do a little bit of a catch up here. Silver Island. Silver linings, maybe. That's the
Silver Linings Playbook is already taken.
You imagine the sponsors, the product placement sponsors they get for that show? Huh? It'd be great.
It's called The Villages.
The Villages! Ms. HH, that's fantastic. We have lots of ideas for this, right? I think
Sharing their Metamucil.
all the ointments, yes. All the ointments. Yep.
Okay, we say this, but then they actually do it, but it's for people that are like 30 and older. And we're like, this is not what we had in mind. It's millennials.
We'll host it. We'll be the hosts. It's fine.
Not sure I could think on my feet that quickly.
I got you, boo. Don't worry. You just have to riff off of the crazy shit that I say, which you do. So
I could do a hair flip.
I'll lead. You'll get the slow-mo walk in, and I'll just appear. I'll just appear up front in front of everybody. Hello, villagers. This is tonight we're playing a game.
It's time for a recoupling.
Yes. The game is
Rusty's bumper ointment.
Can you open the pickle jar? That's the name of the game tonight.
Oh, man.
Well, you're gonna watch a police pursuit in SoCal. I love when that happens. It's like everybody tunes in, right? Like, oh, they're gonna go through my area.
I imagine it would be for couples like in Meet the Fockers, like Dustin Hoffman and who was his wife? I can't remember. But they had like they taught like the sex class or something on their patio.
Barbara Streisand.
That's what. Okay, gosh, that's embarrassing for me.
It's Barbara.
I was like, she was beautiful.
I couldn't even picture her. It's been
such a long time since I've seen that movie. Yeah. I just remember him because he's like, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
You say that a lot.
It's the only thing I remember from the whole movie.
We need to watch that again. There's so many things that we need to watch. We've got a long list. Long list of shit we need to watch. I did take Navy Thunder to watch the live action Moana. And it was damn near shot for shot. Moana. There were a couple of like new different things, but it was pretty much shot for shot just Moana. But Maui looked human and old. Dwayne's getting old, man. See it in his face. I mean, he's like rock fucking solid, right? The dude's a giant, but
Cash grabs and bad wigs. Yeah, it was not a great. I do feel like Maui should have been cast as someone else.
Well, I feel like if they were going to do a live action Moana this soon, it should have been a Moana 3. You know what I mean? Continue the story instead of remaking the freaking movie. It was okay. I would recommend waiting until it comes out on streaming. But she was really excited to see it. We had watched some behind the scenes stuff. So, and Candy Thunder had something planned with Ava that evening. So I offered to take Navy, and she was super excited. So it was just a daddy Navy night. She had a blast.
Yep.
Came home with popcorn, M&Ms, and cotton candy.
That about sums up a daddy day.
Yep. Wasn't prom dress shopping.
Senior photos.
Senior photos.
Senior photo shopping. Yes, B&B. Always B&B.
Yep. It's very nice. This was a smaller theater, and it's first time I've been in one of their smaller theaters. It was still really nice.
Well, you went and saw Toy Story in a...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. So second time. It was really nice. The Odyssey I've heard is amazing. I'd love to go watch that.
Yeah, Tony said it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan, we've put a pin in that. Just
what?
The whole thing.
Oh.
Teenagers.
Don't get us started.
Teenagers.
Okay. Here's our next story. After a wee little catch up here. sugar coma supplements. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Alicia, you were in the theater singing every song? Nice. Even the songs were. There's a new one at the end in the credits, but I think that was the only. Yeah. Jenny with the ice cream cone with a slap clap. LDD with a creamy mic. Ice cream mic. Freaking words. And the super popular, the go popular, the heart me. Karen, not a Karen with the rose. Stephanie Katie. Tina Schalzy. I don't know. Stephanie Katie again. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the love. Toy Story 5 was great, Heidi. I agree. It was very good. Yeah, they have a play theater for toddlers. This one wasn't in the play theater that they have at this theater complex. Yeah. All right, here we go. Next story. Story 5. We've got a couple to go here. Am I the astronaut for not wanting my mother-in-law to be present while I give birth and wanting my husband and mom present? Okay. Am I the astronaut for not wanting my mother-in-law to be present while I give birth, but wanting my husband and mom present? In TA, that's a perfectly reasonable, what I feel like most women would choose, right?
Yes. I mean, because she's my mom.
Right.
Like,
you don't want my mom.
I don't think your mom would want to be there and see that.
And see that.
But I mean, I don't even want to see it. But no, I mean, that's your mom. Like, having your mom there is different than having your mother-in-law there, and that's legitimately just the way it is. Like,
if I were a woman and I were giving birth, and there was someone present that I didn't want to be there, I would shit on purpose.
you can't control that.
I would try.
You have zero control over what's happening.
Well, I would make them think I'm going to.
I mean, you have control, but you can't control that.
If I couldn't, I would make them think I was about to, so that they would leave.
You could stand there and see if it comes out. That's your job.
Get a bucket. I'm gonna shit. And then maybe they'd get uncomfortable and leave. Yeah. You know.
Oh, Tess says she'd rather have her mother-in-law than her mom.
That's got to be like a extenuating circumstances, right?
Right. I think, yeah, if you have a shitty mom, then that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
But if you have a good relationship with your mom and that's who you want in the birthing room, then that is your choice. I think as a comment or something, but birth is not a spectator sport. Like, you don't get to pick and choose. There's not bleachers set up for people to come in and watch.
It's not live streamed.
Yeah, it's
not on the normal web.
It's up to the person pushing out the human to decide what they want. All right, let's roll.
Okay, let's do it. Bailey, what is this symbol? Got like a Baratheon crown next to your name. Am I the astronaut for not wanting my mother-in-law to be present while I give birth and wanting my husband and mom present? Background, my husband, 31 male, and I, 26 female, have gone through 3 miscarriages before we got pregnant with twins. These will be my mother-in-law's first grandbabies, as well as my mom's. My husband is in the military, and we do not live in the same state as our parents. My mother-in-law wants to be at the birth of the babies. My mother-in-law is discussing my birth plan with other people, letting them know she doesn't like it, and is getting other family members involved. Bitch, please. To understand some of the reasons why I don't want her there, it's because she seems to have the attitude of, my way is always better, and she wants to call the shots, which stresses me out. I do not have it in me to deal with comments from her, whether she means well or not. My mother-in-law called me and asked me, when do you want me to come out? My husband and I had already discussed this, and we were going to tell her together, though she called me individually to ask me. Of course she did. I told my mother-in-law that my husband and I discussed how we would like our birth plan to go, and that we decided it would be best if she comes out 2 weeks after I give birth to give us time to recover and spread out help, since we are a military family and don't have family here to help. It is a scheduled C-section. My mother-in-law expressed her dissatisfaction. My mother-in-law then asked me if my mom was going to be there, and I said yes. My mother-in-law said that wasn't fair and says, I'm going to go now, and hangs up the phone. The next day, she calls my mom 3 times while my mom's at work. My mother-in-law leaves a message for my mom to call her. My mom called my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law is talking to my mom about how it isn't fair and she's hurt. My mom said that she told her it's ultimately the person giving birth and the husband who gets to decide. Following day, my husband gets a text from his sister, which states, my sister-in-law, hey, I wasn't going to say anything, but Mom was very sad on Mother's Day. Did she do or say anything to you guys that makes you want to keep her at arm's length and not let her see her grandbabies when they're born? My husband, I feel bad, but she's stressing Josie out, and we thought it would be best for us that she comes out a little later after they're born to allow her to start recovering, for us to start getting into a system. Don't say anything to her because we're going to talk to her. Sister-in-law, I know, but it's really making her feel ousted, especially since her mom is going to be there and see them right when they're born. Hopefully you guys can work something out because I'm sure it will be good to have Mom and Dad there. Your wife may not realize it now how this will affect things. Husband, it's our decision. Sister-in-law did not respond after this. Am I the astronaut for not letting my mother-in-law come out for the birth and allowing my mom to come? I feel like I am not, though she is getting other family members involved, and now I feel pressured from sister-in-law. Top comment on this, nope, NTA, birth is not a spectator sport. It's not happening to her. Tell the nurses you don't want visitors, and they'll make sure nobody comes in that you don't approve. Okay, she's playing narrative control, peer pressure, fucking bullshit competition. It's not even about being there to see the babies anymore. It's about OP's mom getting something that she's not getting.
The staggering people coming out and staying with them, like, that sounds like a smart decision, right? If you're...
Yes.
Like, especially since OP's having a C-section. But the sister-in-law is like, well, I wasn't going to say anything, but here you are. Telling Mom's sob story. I'm sure Mom was standing behind her. She's like, don't say that. Add this in.
Here, just copy paste what I said. You know, my mom was very sad on Mother's Day. I'll bet she was fucking pacing around the house, just like, I wish I could enjoy this Mother's Day.
I would be...
But I can't. Don't ask me why. It is Mother's Day, isn't it?
Oh. Are you still going? I don't know if I okay. I feel bad for this mom to be. I feel bad for OP because this is her first child. Like, this is her moment. And this mother-in-law has completely taken it over and made it all about herself, about what she's not getting, not about the fact that OP is having twins, scheduled C-section, none of that. It's only about how it affects mother-in-law. And I feel like if she's coming to help, I'm not sure what kind of help would actually be provided. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I don't know that she's going to think these are her babies. She's going to think that she's entitled to do whatever she pleases when she gets there.
I am exhausted for you. And, okay, sister-in-law ending her message with this. Your wife may not realize it now how this will affect things.
That part. Is that a threat? Is that a threat? Because it feels kind of threatening.
Bitch! Here's my response. I understand perfectly how this will affect things. It will make her stay out of our fucking lives. There's a reason we live in a different state. There's a reason he joined the military. To get away from this heinous, cantankerous, wart-covered, bitch biscuit, fucking flagrant, fouling, stinky shit monster. I don't know why I went with wart-covered. I have a wart that I'm treating right now. I'm projecting with that one. Quit. You take over for a while.
No, don't do this to me. Dustin, don't do this to me. Well, I've been abandoned, so I don't know if he's coming back or not. I don't understand why mother-in-laws, I'm just going to group them together, or moms, if that's your situation, why they feel like they can, would you please fuck, if you're going to leave me here on my own, you can't mess with me. Because you know I will lose my train of thought. But I don't know why they want to make the births about themselves instead of like, it's like the living vicarious. Where is he now? I don't know what he's doing. Stop. I would say that my this is what he was. Babe.
It's fine. Everything is fine. It's totally normal.
He's fine. He was just messing around. I did muggle name you.
Navy, your makeup looks beautiful.
I guess she's
got a real Heath
listening
Ledger
now.
thing going on now.
Hey, that's enough lipstick, baby girl. Okay. There's that. Jenny, thank you. I did my makeup not to wear a hat, but when my straightener was poo-pooing out, the back of my hair is uncurled, and then there's like, I still have curl, like where it dried naturally, like curl creases in my hair, and they weren't coming out.
You're like, well.
And I was like, well, I guess I've got.
Let's go Chiefs.
I have to leave here in 5 minutes for the live stream, so, but I did my makeup in an effort to have my hair curled.
You look great.
I got new eyeliner.
Look great.
I got new eyeliner, but I wanted to use it.
Looks great.
Thanks.
There you go. Tilt your head up so the hat
And you can see my eyeliner. You know what I mean when you get new makeup and you're like, I've got to see how it works. I've got to see if it's as smooth as it looks.
Which Steffi said my sister's mom-in-law got mad because she chose me and our mom was passed away. Good gravy.
That's what I mean. Like, why do people feel so entitled to be in a woman's birth room while she is spread open, pushing out a human being, and they feel entitled to sit in there and fucking watch it?
Look,
Sorry, Navy.
Earmuffs. If
Why? Where does that come from? Like, how do you get that entitlement inside your body and be like, yeah, this is the hill I'm going to die on. I'm going to mope around at Mother's Day and feel like maybe I can get someone to text him on my behalf and just really like get in there and give it to him. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
If OP's mom wasn't going to be there, or if mother-in-law was led to believe OP's mom wasn't going to be there, this wouldn't be as big of a deal. It is the competition of not receiving something that someone else is receiving.
Boo effing who?
Yeah.
That's life. That's how it works. Like, my God.
Wait, he has a sister. So, I mean, it's by default,
It's
I would
the
say.
first grandbaby, so.
Okay, so, but he has a sister. She's going to get to enjoy this. And that would be response to sister-in-law from your hubby. Be like, hey, well, you know what? When you have your baby,
Exactly.
that's on you.
If you have a daughter, okay.
This is so just beautiful. Look at that. So you're going to look right into the camera. Going to get the light on you. Now look at the camera. Yeah, say, why so serious?
Why is it?
It looks beautiful.
Let me see it. Let me see the color is perfect.
I choose that red.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Looks great.
The red one. I packed the red one in, so I had to just get it, but I forgot my mirror.
You forgot your mirror? Oh, no.
I have the mirror in my purse if you want to use it. Come here. Okay. Oh, I can't. My arms are too sore from yesterday.
Got her?
I'll help you strength.
Help me strength.
Help you straight.
Yeah. There you go. Now look up there.
Rocking the pigtails today.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted pigtails today because I was like wanting them
Because I was wanting them.
Did you have fun at the water park yesterday?
Right.
so much. I went on the big slide.
She did?
Yeah, and it was...
She got some lipstick on her teeth.
You can't see yourself.
She's looking into the computer screen. She went hard.
I think it looks gorgeous.
I have a hand.
Yep. Look at that. You got a tiny hand on your hand.
Hello.
Hello. All right, we only have a couple more stories to go, kiddo.
Yep. We're almost done.
Handshake me.
Handshake your tiny hand.
Okay.
Handshake. Can I hold the cup, please?
With the
No,
tiny
okay.
hand.
You go hold your cup over there.
No.
We'll be done here in just a few, kiddo. Good gravy. This kid. It's Shadow Wolf. Oh, yeah. 2024. Yeah, I mean, she would have been 3 then. She is beautiful. No. Dylan, the like kid slide. Not the giant slides. She did go down the what was it, Ohana Falls with us, the big inner tube, or there were 4 of us in there. Well, like the family inner tube thing, and that's adventurous. She was very scared about that, but she did it. She did it. All right, let's dive into our next one here. Hey, Joyce, Trina, Jenny, Jamie, LDD, thank you so much for the love. Let's dive into our next to last story. Am I the astronaut for asking our wedding photographer to remove a family photo from our gallery after my mother-in-law specifically asked for it? Oh. Mother-in-law went up to the wedding photographer and started making requests, eh? I'll just dive right in. My husband and I recently got married, and there has been tension between me and his family for years. I won't unpack all of the history, but I've often felt like I'm tolerated as his partner rather than actually viewed as part of the family. Because of that history, my husband and I specifically discussed family formals before the wedding. We both agreed we wanted both of us included in the formal family photos. If we took photos with my family, he was included. If we took photos with his family, I was included. We were getting married and we wanted the portraits to reflect that. To be clear, I do not expect to be in every photo my husband takes with his family. I don't care if he takes pictures alone with his mom or siblings. This was specifically about the formal portraits at our wedding and what they represented. There was one grouping we specifically did not want: my husband, his mom, and siblings without me. Our photographer knew this. I was there for basically all of the family formals, but stepped inside briefly to get a drink. During the few minutes I was gone, that exact photo was taken. Fast forward to receiving our wedding gallery. We posted some photos online, and my mother-in-law called asking if we'd gotten the gallery back, despite clearly knowing we had. She asked for the link and specifically said she wanted the photo of herself with all of her children. The one formal family photo I was not in. That already bothered me, but something my bridesmaid told me after the wedding made it worse. She had been helping organize family photos and told my mother-in-law she was needed for another picture. Mother-in-law didn't want to take it without all of her children, which is completely fair. But she pointed toward me and said, "Well, I already took pictures with that girl." That girl being her son's wife at our wedding. That's why this isn't about needing to be in every picture. It's not really about the picture at all. It's the principle. I wanted to feel valued enough that my husband's family would want me in their family portrait. Instead, I'm being referred to as that girl. And the photo my mother-in-law specifically wanted from our wedding was the one formal family portrait where I was not included. In other context, or in any other context, I wouldn't blink twice about a mom wanting a photo with her children. But given the history, her comment, and the fact that my husband and I had specifically agreed we didn't want that grouping at our wedding, it felt different. So after she asked for it, I contacted our photographer and had the photo removed from the online gallery. I know it was petty. The photo exists, so I'm obviously not saying my husband can ever take a picture with his family without me. I just don't want that particular photo in our wedding gallery when it represents the exact dynamic that has made me feel excluded for years. Am I the astronaut? I have a question.
I know your question.
Do ya? What is your brand fucking new husband thinking? Letting his mommy take the fucking picture that you two specifically discussed and agreed upon. Because up to the point where it clicked for me that he was in the fucking photo, I was like, well, this conniving bitch. She waited until Opie walked away, swooped in, said, let's take this photo. And, the photographer knew, probably scary mother-in-law. I was like, okay, click. But, whatever. I see that happening. But then I'm like, wait a fucking second. The groom is in the freaking photo.
But the photographer and hubby knew that photo shouldn't exist.
Look, like
the photographer is just going to do.
The photographer's an innocent bystander here.
Yeah, I agree.
He's not going to go to battle toe to toe with mother-in-law at the wedding. I get that one, but hubby,
the words "let's wait for whatever OP's name is" should have been said, and he should have stood on that, and he did not.
This was the day. The day that you showed the world that you chose this woman. I choose this woman. I choose her. I choose. Oh, wait, Mommy, you want a picture without her? Okay.
Yeah.
Detach from the teat. You spineless little jellyfish. You sadden me. Disgust me. You failed at being a husband at the wedding.
I forgot to include their comments, but OP does address that and says that a conversation is going to happen. What's going on?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
It's okay. It's my right arm. It's not my left arm. It's fine. I might be having a stroke. I don't know what's happening. It's my right arm. It's fine. Yeah, jellyfish are spineless, right? This. It clicked, and it didn't click for me until close to the end of the story. And then my brain was like, wait a second. Yeah, mother-in-law's a villain. We know she's a villain. She's not the one responsible for this happening because they knew she was going to ask for that.
Sure.
That's why they made the plan. The person who failed here is hubby. And this will keep happening over and over and over again until Pinocchio here decides to get a real spine and actually choose you. Because he didn't. He chose Mommy. This big elaborate ceremony was for him to choose Mommy?
Oh, I think a lot of moms, like, we don't see it a lot with daughters, like, choosing their mom in that way or their dad in that way, but a lot of sons choose their mom in that way. And, like, there's always, have you seen the post where it's like, choose the order of most importance, child, mom, spouse. And 9 times out of 10, it's child, mom, spouse. Like, not very many people would put their wife first. Not like...
Yeah, and you and I have talked a lot about like, I have said previously that I feel like your children and spouse should be on the same level. But I do agree that your spouse needs to be an echelon above that because it's a team approach, right?
Right.
And I feel like, yeah.
I think I see it on the same level, husband, wife, arms around the kids.
Yes.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I would be a terrible wedding photographer, and this is probably why. If I were aware of the situation,
such a little bitch biscuit.
and this mother-in-law came up to me and tried to talk me into doing this, I'd be like, yeah, sure, go light up. Okay, and I'd make posing very difficult. By the way, I'd eat up a lot of time trying to give bride time to come back.
Well, then you'd be like, well, I'm going to save a spot right here for the bride. Oh, no, we're doing photos with the couple right now. So,
yeah. I would have done that. If not that, I would have done this. I would have made it painful, first of all. But then when it came time and I was like, okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Click. There you go. But you didn't actually take a photo. Oh, sure I did. Didn't you hear click?
you're going to
Click.
Chandler and Ross it when they put their finger over the lens? Why would you take a photo of us?
Ugh. Oh, Tasha says, I'm a wedding photographer and dealt with my first monster Saturday. Oh, no.
Damn.
I've only done a couple, and that was enough.
I would have just photoshopped the bride into the picture. She belongs here, right in front of mother-in-law's face.
I would have given mother-in-law some bulbous fingers. Made her fingers look like sausages. Just for fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a reason I don't do weddings. I'm a petty bitch. I'd get in trouble.
OP says, I know it was petty. I wouldn't call it petty. I would call it justified. Or maybe justified pettiness. But I found so many mother-in-law stories tonight, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So I did.
Cyanide, yeah. With the with like the TTL flashes, you can just fire the flash without taking the actual picture. Or you can just take the picture and immediately delete it. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah, the photographer, knowing that it shouldn't exist, probably shouldn't have put it in the gallery to begin with.
Or communicated it.
Mm-hmm.
But photographer's probably like, oh, well, hubby's right here. I guess it's okay now because there he is.
Right.
Not saying anything.
Make the picture blurry. Oh, sorry, it didn't come out.
Sometimes, you know.
All right, we've got one more.
All right.
Revenge.
It is the final.
This is a different type of petty revenge. OP came up with a bunch of ideas. It says, if a petty revenge genie granted me mildly inconvenient revenge options against someone who had induced a mild rage, these would be my top options. So I felt like we could read these and come up with our own.
It's fantastic.
I know.
We're going to have to continue this.
No, I know. I was like, why have we not thought of this before? Because it's just beautiful. And wait until you hear some of these. They're perfect.
This might be a new series for us.
I know.
All right, here we go. If petty revenge... Thanks, babe. Navy turned around and looked at me and smiled. She's like, you're cute when you're terrible at this. Thanks. If a petty revenge genie granted me mildly inconvenient revenge options against someone who had induced a mild rage in me, these would be some of my top options. And to give credit here, the original poster, OP, is Strudel Llama. Llama. Well, it's not llama, though. It's Lolma. That's not how you spell llama.
Oh, yeah, it's too
I already lost.
Oh, Strudel Alma.
Strudel Alma. Okay. Strudel Alma.
Let's try that again.
I already lost sherbet. Don't take this from me.
Why can't I
OP is Strudel Alma. Alma like Orson's wife? Your petty revenge will never have their name misremembered by anyone they meet until they have corrected them at least 3 times. Your petty revengee will never have their name misremembered by anyone they meet until they have corrected them at least 3 times. For the rest of the time, anytime they go swimming, they get water in their ear that they can't get it all out of for 5 days minimum. Automatic doors just don't recognize them or open for them ever. That happens to me all the time.
That happens to you with stoplights.
It does. I'm a fucking ghost. Children they don't know would stop on the spot in the street and scowl at them aggressively and never be given an explanation. Whenever they order a milkshake, they receive the wrong flavor. And if they try to question or return it, somehow the receipt does not back them up. Alexa and Siri just cannot for the love nor money recognize what they are trying to say. Never hit a green light first time while driving. Get their pockets caught on every door handle, every Wednesday, every door handle they walk past at all, except if they tell someone about it, in which case it doesn't happen when they try to prove it. And they look like a liar, and a very weird liar at that. one eye more open / closed than the other in every group photo they are ever in. That's everyone. They randomly sneeze 4 times every time they're trying to tell a joke. Birds look at them in an insanely threatening way, but only when no one else is looking. Twice a day, they would really struggle to think what word they're looking for, but like really basic words. That happens to me too. Yeah. Whenever introduced to someone, remember they will not have their name remembered until the 3rd time anyway. The person will, for no clear reason, ask about their middle names. And then, without questioning it aloud, look at them as though they don't believe them. I could go on. I shouldn't. You should, OP. Struloma. Share your wealth with us.
My favorite one is the getting the pockets caught on every door handle. Every Wednesday, every door handle they walk past. But when they try to tell someone about it, it won't happen. They're just a weird liar.
I really like the...
That's my freaking favorite one.
The kids scowling, I feel like, is one that would really get to people. Got a bunch of fucking tiny Clint Eastwoods walking around just like... just all scowly. The birds the same. Oh, yeah. If birds were like very threateningly staring you down and then you told somebody about it and then they wouldn't.
And then they just fly on by and they're like, you're such a weird liar.
These crows have eyes. Don't you dare look them in them.
Do you remember the thing a long time ago where it was like, every time a bird shits on my car, I'm going to sit on my front porch and eat a plate of eggs threateningly?
That's awesome.
That's what this feels like.
The freaking automatic door thing happens to me all the time. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's some kind of mineral imbalance. But that does not work for me. A lot of times, not so much like the self-checkout machines and modern checkout machines, but back in the day when it was just like the old school registers at like grocery stores and stuff, those would freak out all the time. Like they would malfunction for me.
Probably the energy you give off.
Maybe.
It's interfering.
Probably.
You have interfering energy.
Stoplights as well. Yes, that's a thing. I don't know what it is. There was a gal, though, I remember when I was working at a grocery store, she, a machine started freaking out while she was checking out, and she just laughed. And I was bagging groceries then. I'm like, she's like, it happens to me all the time. It's like every time I go shopping, the machine will just randomly like start beeping.
I wonder if that's true. Like people give off more.
I'm sure it is
radioactive.
I'm sure it is. I mean, there's so much to the universe we can't see, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure there is a lot of radiant energy.
I find that stuff like genuinely fascinating.
What if you could see it? That'd be great.
I could go down that rabbit hole all day long.
Energy vision. That's what we need to come up with. Mm-hmm. Some kind of way to be able to see it. Not LSD. That doesn't count.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, probably. It's the end. It's fine. Do I glow in the dark? I don't know.
The auto sinks and soaps can't see you, Granny D. Damn. I hate when you're trying to get the water to turn on. Like, why do they make them this way now? Because before it was like always, as soon as you waved your hand, they would turn right on. But now the water things, it's like...
No,
You're like this the whole time. I'm just
assuming that they're all shitty, but they might not be able to detect me either because I fight.
No, that's just a water thing.
I feel like that's just the way they're made now.
But I'm like, what? Just fucking see it. It's solid. It's right in front of you. Pay attention.
Like if you're not going to do motion activated, do sound activated, something to be like water. Thank you. You just got to wave your hand, and then if you're in a public restroom, it's like. You have to try 3 sinks to get one that fucking works. And you're like, gosh, I just want to wash my fucking hands. And the one with the water works never has enough soap, right? The soap's empty in that one. So you got to get soap at one sink and then come over to the sink where the water works and wash your hands over at this one and then go back in.
And then when they have their paper towel dispenser set to give you like this much paper towel.
Yes.
And you're like, what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that?
And you touch it and it just turns to shreds immediately.
Do you remember when we were younger, the paper towel, it wasn't a paper towel, it was like a big towel, but you like ran it through and like dried your hands and then you ran it through.
It just went back up?
Yeah. And they're like, there's cleaner in there. And you're like, is there really cleaner in there? And it was a blue like shop towel.
Yeah.
Or like the blue towels
It's
they
got like
used.
smears of shit on it.
It was so dirty.
Well, it's clean. It's clean. It's fine. It's clean. It's clean.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
And they're like, it washes itself. It does, like, where? What's it going through? Because it's dry.
there was some, I can't remember. Sorry. Well,
Trying to get sick on me.
We stopped at a McDonald's on our way back from Whitewater yesterday. And it was really funny because it was, gosh, what was it? Oh yeah, the urinal had like the old school, like you have to push the handle to flush it.
Gross.
Automatic sink, automatic soap, automatic hand dryers. And the door even had the foot thing, so you didn't have to touch the door. But the urinal had the lever.
Well, yeah, it didn't get updated when they updated the restaurant. Probably.
Probably.
Do they have automatic urinals? Do you flush urinals?
Yeah.
Oh, like just rinses it with water.
There's motion ones that normally, like, you, as soon as you walk away, it'll automatically flush.
I thought it
there's
would
ones
just
with a
drain.
button on top. No, it rinses it with some water. You just drain.
I don't know.
It would just be like
I've
a
never-
film of piss there, just drying all day.
I've never used a urinal, so
My
I wouldn't
God,
know.
every urinal would just be like yellow film.
Oh, nice
Moana's
hats.
talking.
I liked the hats. Those were great.
I missed them. Oh, Dylan with the hat and mustache. Okay, that is it for us tonight. Use a tissue to open doors. I will normally, like if they have the foot thing is great. If it is like the
Agreed.
normal loop handle, I'll use my middle finger and I will grab the very bottom of that handle and pull.
I always
because
try to find
no
the-
one ever touches there.
I always try to find the spot on the handle that I think would be the least touched when I have to
you can
use
normally
it.
tell by like the finish where it's worn on the door handle. It's the least worn on the very, very bottom, like underneath side.
I feel like I found out when you go like into crowded places, you find out how much people just don't care,
Oh yeah,
like about
for sure.
about any kind of like.
Anyone or anything else. Yes.
Yes.
Anyone or anything else. Uncle Alert. Jackie Lynn. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. You want to tell everybody bye? Okay. Did you hear the booms and you got scared? It's the trash truck out there emptying the dumpsters, honey. That scare you though? I heard a thump and then she looked at me and she's like, okay. All right, let's tell everybody bye. Say bye.
Guess what,
What?
Daddy? I fell in my car seat and then
Yeah.
I hurt my leg and my ankle.
I know.
And
We'll talk about it here in just a minute,
And I
okay?
hurt.
Nope, hold on,
Yeah,
baby. Hold on.
we'll talk about it in just a second. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Have a fantastic night. Let me get a little bit of catch up done here. Leanne, Dylan's Break, Callie Knight, Adventures with Pam, Shay, Emmy Castro, Trina Garnett, Elaine Lasha with the oldies and the heartbeat, Alida, Rockwolf, Joyce Brown, Trina, Ginny with the ice cream cone, LDD. Thank you guys so much for the love. Greatly appreciate it. Jackie Lynn, thank you for that. Alicia with the happy poops. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Lots of love. We'll see you again on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central. All right. Bye, guys.